It's absolutely absurd though. With all this COVID crisis, all the crazy hysteria and everything, you'd think there would be all these super reputable, famous characters who did the research, who are getting Nobel Peace Prizes. They're just famous, well-interviewed, very well-spoken people who know something about the treatments that are being administered. But no, instead we got Theresa Tam making fucking side comments, even though she's not a researcher on the matter and doesn't know shit. I think we'd have like worldwide acclamation of practitioners. But instead, none of the doctors know anything. None of the people know anything, and everyone's just like, yeah, you know what, you should go get stuck. And for your false testimony, eat shit in hell, you fucking assholes. Like, I would really love to just spend like 8 hours a day learning how to speak different languages, and maybe even have other people that had any amount of time in their day to contribute to like the cause. But it's super, super hard to talk to people. It goes back to just how many different personalities people have. And in reality, although it's going to be very, very difficult to accomplish anything ever throughout all of history, because people are so hard to communicate, we still shouldn't be kissing the fucking ass of fucking assholes running our goddamn fucking government like a bunch of criminal fucking bozos. People have all these expectations on each other to like be contributing members of society. Like I said many times before, if you're not going to work, if you're not burning the petrol to go to work, you are contributing more to the economy already than anyone that's working 40 hours a week, no matter what the fuck they're doing. And then they're getting buying power stacked on top of what they've actually done. And they're destroying the economy even more because everything is a fucking deficit. If you just look at the business model, everything is a deficit when you're considering the amount of resources that were used to destroy things. People pay themselves to destroy the world. That's all it fucking is. The world is just being destroyed. It's paying everything. And that's just you. That's effectively a tax on you. They're destroying your life. They're destroying your world. And they're paying themselves for it. COVID has never been a problem for anyone. You can't say I owe anyone their freaking security. There was no issue there in the first place. So who cares? Well, it's like the eyes. If people take their eyesight for granted and they don't actually take the initiative to use their eyes, you can imagine how many people don't take the initiative to breathe, when we know how many people don't take the initiative to stand up and exercise. As if laboring with your breath is somehow difficult and strenuous on your brain or, you know, your day. Fuck. Would it be sweet if, like, everyone knew, like, 6 languages? We should honestly not be able to graduate high school if you do not have a fluent capacity to speak French in Canada. Or if you speak French, well, so a fluent capacity to speak French, or if you speak French, a fluent capacity to speak something else and French. Now that sounds moderately controversial because you're like, oh yeah, well, I'm Dutch or Italian or like Scottish or, you know, fuck French. Well, you know what it really comes down to is French and Spanish can amalgamate and become one language with Portuguese and with Italian. And that's like 1 billion people. That's like 1/7 of the world speaks French, Italian, Spanish, and like Portuguese and Romanian. So it's like, you know, that's actually a pretty damn good language to learn if the world is going to improve itself and play a damn win card once in a while.